Yo, what's up guys, AFC Neo here and welcome to a new video. I want to get in another battle with this team. As you guys can see, 780.8, I think that's rank 14 when we ended off last time. So yeah, if we win one more, maybe two. If we win one more, we'll be rank 13. So that can be cool. So anyway, if you are interested in the team, you can check it out on Patreon. There's a PokeBase plus team building video on this team. And yeah, you can also join our Discord server. But yeah, our battle is about to start. So let's see what we'll face. Let's see it, boys. Okay, so Metagross Hippowdon. That's quite an interesting combo. I have to say that my Gliscor is quite good this game. Since he has a Hippowdon, I assume Metagross is not running Stealth Rock. So definitely can make some use out of that one. But I'm curious to see what he's gonna do here. He leads up with the Dragonite. This is one of those Ice Beam Dragonites. That's gonna be insane, bro. It could be Ice Beam, I guess. Don't want to be a fool. I don't want to be made a fool out of this though. If he Dragon Dances, I guess I can still activate my Orb later. So I'm gonna go into Skarmory here, just because it's actually possible since he is okay. Hurricane. It's annoying. Who is his defogger? Stealth Rock here. See flamethrowers. It's quite annoying that I have to take this, but I assume he's Life Orb. So I get up my rocks versus him. I'm gonna go Mienshao first. Because I think these rocks will stay unless he has Defog and either Scissor or Hydreigon. But I feel like I need these rocks to pressure this guy. It's quite scary. It's quite scary. And I'll use my... I'll probably end up sacking Skarmory this game. Not ideal, of course. Not ideal. But I'm gonna take one more Life Orb take. I know I don't die to Hurricane. It's gonna do a shit ton to me. But I want to make sure that he takes a bit more Life Orb chip. Because this is the one I don't really switch into. And I know I can heal my Mienshao later on. It just sucks that he clicked Hurricane and he could have missed there too, by the way. So him clicking Hurricane there is really interesting. But now he took an extra Life Orb hit. Like in his situation, I just feel like you can just click Flamethrower again. Doesn't lose too much. Since Hurricane has a really low accuracy, but now I get in this. As he tries to Extreme Speed, that's really good. Because he's going to take Rocky Helmet damage too. Unfortunately, only my Weavile is faster than him. But now I get in this. And I'm gonna go for the Pursuit here. Like I said, I don't want to be switching into this guy. So I'll definitely make this play. It's gonna mean that I am gonna weaken myself to Hydreigon now that with my Mienshao this low. So I really gotta find out how I'm gonna play around that one. Assuming he's gonna go into his Hydreigon, which makes sense. He can also go Scissor actually and U-turn. That would be a possibility too. But I got rid of the Scissor. I got rid of the Dragonite, so I don't have to switch into him. Yeah, Skarmory would have been really nice versus my opponent. He decides to lead off with this, switch into this. Gonna go into my Jellicent. And it would be really strange if this is his Rocker too. If he runs double rocks on this team, that would be crazy. But I wouldn't hold it against me. Click Sand Headbutt on my... This guy is full of the prediction game, bro. Guess he expected me to swap there, but I'm gonna Whisper. I don't really, not really in a position to double, but throwing off my Wisp, and I will probably go into Clefable if Hydreigon comes in, purely because I need to heal my Mienshao. But I get the burn chip on him, and I don't know if he's leftovers, but that's gonna help me a bit. Orochimaru. And I'm gonna go into Clefable because my Mienshao is still low. And if I get in Because the stupid thing here is I didn't heal my Gliscor yet. I didn't activate the orb on Gliscor. And I didn't heal Mian Shao. So in this case, I will probably... The Dragon Pulse is not doing enough, so that's pretty helpful. I'm gonna soft boil here anyway. That way I still have this switch option. As he tries to Dragon Pulse again, doing a bit more on this roll. I want this guy to be able to switch into Hydreigon. That's why, and I have to burn damage on him. Looking at this +2 with Nasty Blood should not kill me. So now Hippowdon comes in. And now I'm gonna set up spikes. Because the reason we need spikes this game is because we need to pressure both Hippowdon, both Scizor. And this is the perfect opportunity to activate my orb. But we need to pressure Scizor, and we need to pressure Metagross somehow. And the only way to do it is by getting up hazards. Gliscor is also going to help Earthquaking them. We're going to spike here. I'm not sure if he goes into Scizor or Hydreigon directly. Let's see. Well, Fagrigus comes in. I can Toxic this, which makes it easier to deal with later. Do I really want to Toxic here though? Because I also don't want to waste time. I don't want to waste time setting up spikes, so I actually pressure Scizor and Metagross. But how do I beat this later? I think I do need. I do need to Toxic on this to beat it. Because if this is Haze, Cofagrigus, then I do need to Toxic on him. Because otherwise my Clefable doesn't really. Clefable will beat it eventually, but it's not gonna beat it short term. So we're setting up this game for Clefable, I guess. Hydreigon didn't reveal Taunt to me, which is helpful. Yancho is outside of range of Dragon Pulse if I switch it in freely as well. But I'm just making sure here. Press the Hex again. I think I'm gonna go for more spikes here. Purely, like I said, I want to pressure the Scizor. So that's exactly what we're gonna do here. Because Clefable can beat Hippowdon, Clefable can beat Cofagrigus. But Clefable can probably not beat Metagross and Scizor, depending on their sets. I will protect here. The protect is not gonna put me outside of range of Hex. So I'll keep that in mind, but want to be as healthy as possible, because I can still come in on Hippowdon as well. But yeah, these spikes are gonna make it easier for my... there goes Metagross here. These spikes are gonna make it easier. Hold up. Why is he bringing in this? Is this leftovers? I assume he has Ice Punch. But I'll protect there. Reveals Ice Punch to me. Okay. Here's the thing, guys. If I Earthquake here... he can Ice Punch me, but I think I need this damage on him. And he might expect me to switch Jellicent, because he's been predicting a lot. Yeah. He has been predicting a lot this game. And Earthquake... It should, if I get the same roll, I should not come out here. So we definitely click Earthquake here. And let's see, it's the same. We do get the 47 here, so we knock out that guy. If Scizor comes in, by the way, did I get two? Are those two, or I think those are 2 layers. It's still gonna do quite a bit to Scizor. EQing here, doing 51. Okay, that was a crit. He has these. Okay. Because now Ice Shard is looking quite sharp here. So I'm pretty sure I stay in here. Will an unboosted will an unboosted bullet punch kill me from here? No, it doesn't. It doesn't. So unless he's life orbed, he won't kill me. I won't give him the chance to heal. That has to be life orb unless he is metal coat. Yes, and now I go into my Weavile, click Ice Shard. Metagross is gone as well, which is gonna help a ton. And yeah, I can just Ice Shard here. Which should not come out, and yeah, Hippowdon is still full. But from here, one Calm Mind with Clefable should win me the game, because his 3 remaining members are quite weak to Clefable. I basically defeated all the threats to my Clefable, like Dragonite could have Superpower, Metagross could have Hammer Arm, Scizor could have Close Combat, so now Hippowdon doesn't have the damage. Cofagrigus doesn't really beat me. So from there, I should be quite fine. I definitely keep this guy, and how do I want to go about this? Just go into this guy, I guess. There's no way, unless Hippowdon is Choice Band. Yeah, that's not gonna kill me. Leftovers Hippo, okay. I'm just gonna Calm Mind there and see if he lets me. I don't necessarily want to reveal my tech here. And I just click Soft Boil. It will heal my Mienshao later. And the moment he roars me out as well, I get in Weavile, click Icicle Spear, for example. And once I have a Calm Mind up, I should be able to beat Hydreigon as well. Unless he crits Focus Blast. He doesn't roar me, which is cool, because now I Ice Beam. I don't set up too much, because he can just roar me anyway. So now we just Ice Beam. That's a Spadef Hippo, by the way. Damn, bro. He roars me, and if it's Weavile, I just Icicle Spear. It is Jellicent, which is fine too. I'm just going to Mienshao here. Reason is to cover him going into Hydreigon there for free. And I just click Close Combat there. The reason is we click Close Combat because if he goes Cofagrigus here, I don't get the Mummy. He doesn't get the Mummy ability on me. Meaning I still can use a Regenerator. And this makes it easier to switch into Hydreigon later on. So we'll go back into Clefable. He can Pain Split all he wants. It's not gonna help him because I just healed my Mienshao. And his Hydreigon just took damage, so it's pretty good. I'm gonna Calm Mind there. See if he clicks Pain Split again. Right? Yes, Toxic. Okay. It's gonna Calm Mind. He should get some HP back. But I'm not really losing anything. I'm gonna Soft Boil here. He basically gives me free Calm Minds. And my Jellicent will beat the Hippowdon anyway. My Mienshao will beat Hippowdon. Because it's Spadef Hippo, he's gonna take Spikes damage. Spell Rock damage. So it seems like he's basically holding on to nothing because the poison will eventually get him. Like if he pain splits here, gonna be fine. Hippowdon comes in and I just knock out Hippowdon. My Jellicent can taunt the Cofagrigus. Weavile is still alive. I just Ice Beam from here. Get leftovers back. And it is Clefable again, guys, that wins me this game. Basically setting up for the Clefable. Doing a good job, doing a good job. I assume the Hydreigon doesn't have Focus Blast then, if he didn't, because he didn't try to kill me. But yeah, I might be wrong. I don't have to reveal Thunderbolt, so I'm just gonna Ice Beam here, which should knock him out. As he decides to forfeit. Pretty quick video right here. But yeah, 781.33. Pretty close, pretty close. Yeah, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below, check out the team on Patreon, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Okay, guys, I decided to play another one. We can go for our 100th victory in this Trick Room team. That's quite scary. We need one more victory, then we have 100 wins, and it's gonna put us at a rank, maybe rank 11, but probably rank 12. It's gonna be quite cool. For this one, I am gonna lead off with my Gliscor, assuming he's gonna lead off with his Bronzong. So we can basically start abusing the Bronzong from the start by stacking up our spikes. There's an Among Us on that Trick Room team. Quite interesting. But I'll be able to just spike up versus him. And Mienshao looks pretty clean versus him too. Because he can bring in his Among Us. But I can always just U-turn on Among Us. Well, Among Us gets a quick Spore on me. So that's something I gotta keep in mind. So maybe I'll use my Clefable as Sleep Fodder into the Among Us. But we'll see. We'll see, we'll see. But if Among Us does click Spore or something, like he can only hit my Mienshao with a Spore when Trick Room is up, but that does mean that he's wasting 2 turns to get... He went for Stealth Rock first. It means he's wasting 2 turns with Among Us on Trick Room. And the turn they click Trick Room themselves is a Trick Room turn as well, and they only have 2 more turns. So I assume Trick Room is coming up here. So I can essentially just Earthquake here, but my opponent decides to click Explosion, which is cool. And I get out my spikes, which is gonna help a lot there. It's a normal jam explosion too. I get out my max hazards from the start, and now Reuniclus comes in. I don't know if this is a Calm Mind Reuniclus, but I just have to wait out the Trick Room anyway. If it's Psyshock, we actually are pretty in a decent position there. If it's Psychic, gonna be a bit more tough. But these Reunicluses are usually, usually they are Life Orb with max special attack. But yeah, Trick Room, Explosion, so it's 3 more turns. I'm gonna protect on him on this, then he has 2 more turns. And these hazards are just gonna help me versus the Crawdaunt and Conkeldurr a lot. Why is he? Wait, he's resetting the Trick Room? Why? Okay. Let me just damage you so you're in pursuit range. I don't know why he just reset. Why did he reset the Trick Room? What? That was a crit. I shook. Could have protected first, but I wasn't sure if he had recover. And now I just got him low. So that's gonna help a ton. I have to say that Psyshock still did a lot. All things considered. So I guess I could have protected first, but Reuniclus is basically gone, so that's a huge issue gone. I wonder, how should I proceed there? These two are really good. Like, do I still need this? Because I just feel like he'll be able to set up Trick Room with Porygon and that guy. I'm gonna go Clefable. The Trick Room should end after this attack. He went for Shadow Ball. Not after this one. I kind of want to keep Porygon. Keep this for the Porygon. I'm gonna go into Gliscor. I think the initial plan was to set Gliscor anyway. But if he Focus Blasts there, that would be really helpful. And anyway, my whole team can pretty much kill him now. So what I'll do is I'm gonna go into this. And we're just gonna click knockoff here. Pretty sure it's gonna do 15, even if he's max HP. Because I assume the Amoonguss comes in there. And there's nothing this... Okay. A Life Orb Amoonguss? What the fuck? What? The Life Orb Amoonguss? Okay. So I guess I could have protected first, but now I was, because of his rank, I wasn't sure whether he was Gold Mine cover, because my Earthquake crit him, so I was a bit anxious there. Let me go Clefable here anyway. Not sure what hidden power type he is, but I think it should be fine. Can go back into Mienshao, which doesn't give him an opportunity to do anything versus me. These spikes are helping me as well. In hindsight, I could have gone into Skarmory and just clicked Brave Bird, but then I assume Porygon comes in. I basically didn't want to give him that. But yeah, I don't want to burn Sleep turns just because it gives him a free switch. But apparently he doesn't care. It's fine. It really looks like an offensive one, so I'm just gonna spam the Rock Slide on him. Reuniclus is gonna die here. So his only Pokemon I can set up Trick Room is Porygon, but does he want to bring in Porygon now? I don't think so. And if he goes Crawdaunt, there's no Trick Room. Goes Conkeldurr. There's one thing I need to know. If Life or Conkeldurr is gonna kill me with Mach Punch. Because if it isn't, then I don't have to make crazy play. Yeah, it's gonna do 54 max. I can U-turn there. And I can go Jellicent, because even if he Thunder Punches, if it's Flame Orb, he doesn't have the damage to kill me. And he's gonna come back in on Spikes later on as well if he wants to go Porygon here. Tries to Drain Punch me there. Doesn't do anything. And I can just go for the Scald here. Because he lets me Scald him. If this is Thunder Punch... Okay, that's fine. Hit me there. Bit unfortunate, but... it is what it is. He's gonna come back in on Spikes anyway, so I just Scald again. Doesn't matter if Amoonguss comes in. Porygon comes in and we just taunt him. Then I get a Mienshao. He disabled my skull. That's kind of funny. We taunt here. He won't be able to Trick Room that way. He can Thunderbolt me, but like I said, Conkeldurr comes in on Spikes. I have Skarmory for Crawdaunt. And I still have a Weavile in the back as well that is itching to come in, so... Now, hard into Mienshao. There's no Trick Room this time. And with the Spikes, adding to the damage, that's just gonna help me a lot. So we're just gonna close combat there. Man, this is so dumb. Wait, this is always the one that gets paralyzed, I swear. I get Starmies a lot of times. I get paralyzed on Thunderbolt. This is stupid because now he actually has a winning chance. If he didn't paralyze me here, I get a free close combat off, but now he actually has a winning chance. This is so stupid, man. Because I wanted to keep Jellicent because if I keep Jellicent, my opponent cannot get... Oh, great. Curse body too. Oh man, please. Okay. Thank God, bro. Oh. Almost, bro. Almost. I'm gonna go Skarmory. I think that's the safest one. I think Among Us will die to me. Stupid thing now is Mienshao is probably slower than Crawdaunt. And if that Swords Dance Crawdaunt, I can actually lose. Essentially, but he doesn't get Trick Room up anymore, so I think if Among Us comes in, for example... Okay. I don't have to take this damage, I just go into Jellicent. This is why I went Jellicent. That way he can... This is why I kept Jellicent. Because he cannot Drain Punch heal versus me. He tried to Stone Edge, it would have killed me, but like I said, it doesn't matter. Because without the Trick Room, anything on my team would be faster anyway. This surely helps, I guess. Just gonna recover here. If he crits me with Stone Edge, it's fine, but HP on my Jellicent doesn't matter anyway. But he was gonna die here anyway. He does crit me. He does crit me though. But if that's Bandit Crawdaunt, then he has to still has to Aqua Jet me, which is cool for me. Crawdaunt comes in. Let's see, I can just Scald there. He does Aqua Jet me, and now I just go into my Skarmory. Life Warped, cool. Get in my Skarm. And I just have to get the Brave Bird damage off. Doing 37, but this is gonna put him in Ice Shard range with the Rocky Helmet damage. And I'm gonna die to rocks anyway, so let me just let this die and then get him Weavile versus Among Us. Worst case scenario, I just go Weave. I'll just wake up with Clefable versus Among Us and beat him there. This should be a win. Yeah, he actually had a winning chance the moment he paralyzed my Mienshao, because if I get paralyzed once, he gets Trick Room, and then the game becomes much more difficult. I did get all the damage off on Conkeldurr, which was still helpful. But then Crawdaunt might have become an issue. Because if he gets up a Trick Room, I think he will get Crawdaunt in first before the Conkeldurr. And then my Skarmory wouldn't be able to get off the Brave Bird on the Crawdaunt. But I think my opponent left the game, so I'm gonna pause the video and we'll be right back. Oh, it took that long to click Aqua Jet, let's see. So, Crawdaunt dead, and now I just go into Weavile. I'm not gonna delay this game. I guess if that's Life Orb Among Us, then he must have max special attack. Meaning that even if I get 2 hits, I will most likely knock him out, I think. That might be wrong. Because my Weavile is a specialist in getting 2-hit Icicle Spears. Let's see, I mean, I'll pause it here as well till he makes... never mind, he attacked. And those were indeed 2 hits. So 782, guys. I think that's 782 exact. Oh, that's cool. 782 exact. That puts us rank 12, I think. Yeah. So thank you all for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. Check out the team on Patreon. If you have a Twitch Prime sub available, feel free to help your boy out. Helps me a ton, of course, every month. And yeah, you can also become a YouTube member for when I'm streaming. I get some really cool streaming emotes. Check out my recent YouTube post and community post, and join our Discord server as well. And with that all being said, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.